we all know how deadly heart disease and cancer can be, but sometimes we choose to ignore the possibility and keep our heads in the sand. It's scary stuff. Dr. John Pierce joins me now from Preventative Diagnostic Center to talk about the importance of diagnostic scans and how they can detect disease before it happens. Doctor, great to see you. How are you?
I'm amazing, JJ. How are you?
I'm great. And I'm happy to talk to you during June because, of course, it is Men's Health Month. Let's talk about some of the health concerns that men over 40 should be most concerned with.
Well, heart disease is the number one killer for both men and women. So obviously, heart disease is number one on the list. So that's, again, number one. And then, cancers of all types, lung cancer being one of the next most prevalent, and colon cancer. So with colon cancer, they've actually reduced the age for screening. So it used to be wait till you're 50. Now it's down to 45. So we're being a little bit more aggressive with that. Uh, those are the main areas that we want to concern ourselves with as far as things that can be looked at and caught early and prevented, hopefully.
Listen, these are big, big, important points. Let's talk about heart health a little bit. We hear the term the widowmaker, and we know that is a heart attack. It can happen suddenly. It's very dangerous. You have a CT scanner. Can this help detect problems if people are potentially at risk for a heart attack?
Absolutely. So we are able to look at all four coronary arteries, and those are the blood vessels that feed the actual heart muscle itself. And we can see if there's plaque that has been calcified or hardened in those coronary arteries, and that gives us a really good indication of the degree of coronary artery disease somebody has. And if they have a significant amount of coronary artery disease, then their risk factor for having a heart attack goes up. The one that you mentioned, the widowmaker, is primarily it was a heart attack that occurs or a blockage that occurs in the what's called the left anterior descending artery. That feeds very important aspects of the heart itself, the kind of the control centers for the heart rate and the generation of the actual heartbeat. And so if that area gets infarcted or loses blood flow and those cells die, it's called a widowmaker for a reason, because the heart can no longer function.
I've been into preventative diagnostic, gotten a scan myself. It's very, very simple, very painless, not at all claustrophobic. I came away with something called a heart calcium score and a coronary calcium score. Remind me what those two things mean.
Well, it's a coronary artery calcium score, and that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier. So basically, if you develop a plaque and it's a soft plaque with cholesterol, with time your body can put calcium over that and kind of stabilize that plaque with the calcification. But that really tells us the degree of coronary artery disease that you may have. And so if it's significant, we then recommend a patient to go to a cardiologist, because there's further testing that needs to be done. We're unable to determine blood flow through those vessels with our scan. We can tell you you've got a high amount of disease there, but we can't tell you about the blood flow. The cardiologist can do some studies like a stress test, or in some instances going to an angiogram that actually looks at the blood flow through that vessel. And if it's compromised, then they can do a stent or whatever the cardiologist decides is the best medical procedure or step forward from there.
Excellent. And from my memory, there's two different levels of scans that you offer. The more thorough of which basically scans your body between your chin and your groin.
Yes, actually, we have three. So we do just the heart, we do the heart and lungs, or we do the latter that you just mentioned, is basically a whole body scan, just looking from basically, like you said, below the chin, so the thyroid, all the way down through the groin.
Excellent. Well, it's fitting that you have a special offer that applies to the heart scan. I think that's, probably number one area of concern for so many folks watching. Certainly for our gentlemen, we want to remind them the importance of that during June, Men's Health Month for sure. You have a special offer, Doctor.
Absolutely. We're offering Two for one heart scan. It's actually better than two for one. It's two scans for $125. Typically, one scan we charge $599 for. So, one heck of a deal. We want men to come in. We want them to bring their significant other with them, so the whole family can have peace of mind.
Absolutely. Peace of mind is, I tell you, it's a good feeling. I felt very good when you sent me my paperwork from my scan. I felt like just a sense of a reset, like, okay, I'm good. I got this. If you would like that feeling as well, you can visit Preventative Diagnostic Center. Make an appointment for yourself, your spouse, your brother, your sister, your buddy. pdcenterlv.com. They're located on Tenaya Way, just north of the 215.